welcome to my kitchen. In today's recipe, I'm going to show you a very popular North Indian dish, and that's called Pindi Chole. It's made either with black kala chana or the Kabuli chana and spiced with green chilies and ginger, ginger being the most important ingredient. So without wasting any time, let's dive right in to see how to make the Pindi Chole. So to begin making the Pindi Chole recipe, we will first into a pan add in some oil, and I'm going to be making the masala first for the Pindi Chole. And to do that, I have some chopped onions that are finely chopped and green chilies. I'm going to add it to the pan, which is preheated. I'm going to grate in some ginger. Ginger is an important ingredient in Pindi Chole, which we'll be adding now and towards the end, because it adds a lot of freshness to the Pindi Chole. We'll cook the onions until they are soft and tender on low to medium heat. We don't want it to become caramelized. We just want it to soften a little bit and sweat out. Once the onions have softened a little bit, I'm going to add in the whole spices, and that's an inch piece of cinnamon and some bay leaves and a few cardamom cloves, the entire pods all together. I'm going to be adding the masalas as well, the turmeric powder, the garam masala powder, coriander powder, actually thickens up the pindi and gives it a nice dry texture, and the anardana gives it a good rich color. If you're using the yellow, that is the Kabuli chana, which is the yellow chickpeas, then the anardana powder actually gives a good color to the chickpeas. We'll give the masala a stir into the onions and roast them a little bit. Once it's roasted and it's combined into the onions, you'll notice that it's drying out. I haven't added too much oil, so that's perfectly okay. Just mash up the anardana pieces, which are solid, and we'll add in a couple of tablespoons of tomatoes. Pureed tomatoes, these are already pre-cooked tomatoes. I like to pre-cook my tomatoes for the recipes. And tomatoes adds a lot of subtle sourness and also a texture and a slightly gravyish finish to the chola. Okay, so now notice that we have a thick gravy there, masala. To this, I'm going to add in the cooked chickpeas. Remember, I told you I'm going to be adding the desi chana, also known as the kala chana. It's already cooked and kept pre-cooked. I cooked it in a pressure cooker until it's really soft, that when you take a bite of it, it'll just mash up really nicely. We'll turn the heat to high and cook the medium high and cook the Pindi Chola for about 15 to 20 minutes until the gravy thickens up and you have a dry sabji-like finish, texture. So about 15 minutes, so all the masalas get absorbed into the chola as well. After about 10 to 15 minutes of stir frying on high heat and waiting for the Pindi Chola to thicken up, notice that it's thickened up quite a bit and has a semi-gravyish texture. In the next step, I'm going to show you how to serve the Pindi Chole, and that's with slivered ginger and a squeeze of lemon. I hope you enjoyed watching the recipe of how to make the Pindi Chole recipe with the slivered ginger on the top and the squeeze of lemon. This could make a great tea time snack too. Do give this recipe a try, and when you do, share your feedback in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.